Hi, I'm Kat Doss and welcome to Kat Doss Yoga. So we're going to begin working on our minds and bodies for relaxation and strength, and we're going to begin in a nice child's pose. We're going to take a few minutes to just relax into the pose. Breathing in and out, focusing on our breath. Then we're going to reach our hands forward and get a nice stretch in our back. Press your fingertips into the mat and try to pull your fingertips forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Now walk your hands to the right and get a nice stretch to the right. Stay there for a minute, see if you can extend that stretch just a little bit. And walk your hands back to center. Again, get a nice stretch, lean forward as much as you can. Now walk your hands to the right, same thing. Stretch your hands, lean into the stretch. Breathe back to center. Now root your fingertips into the mat and come up into tabletop position for cat-cow. We're gonna start out with a nice cat pose, arching our backs, feeling it in our shoulders. Then we're gonna go back down into cow pose. Back into cat. I like to pulse when I'm doing these poses. I feel like when you're too static, you don't get as much of a stretch. Back into cow. One more round of cat. One more round of cow. Let's do 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. All right, now we're going to reach our right hand forward and our left foot back. And we're gonna balance here. We're gonna breathe in and out, breathe in and out. Now switch. Breathe in and out, breathe in and out. Keep your back straight, flex your foot. I'll bring it back in. And we're going to go up into downward facing dog. For our first down dog, we're gonna try to reach our heels to the floor. We're gonna bicycle the legs a little bit. See if we can get a nice downward dog. Relax the head and shoulders. Bicycle the legs. So you can get your feet all the way to the floor. And then we're gonna go forward into plank. We're gonna hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna lower our plank. We're gonna untuck our toes, we're gonna go into cobra, maybe all the way up into up dog, and then we're gonna go back into downward facing dog. We're gonna really stretch into this down dog, and then we're gonna step or jump to the front of the mat. We're going to come into standing position, head still down, hands still on the floor. See if you can get a nice stretch. Halfway up, inhale, stretch back down, reach your hands out and up. And we're gonna reach our hands up towards the sky and lean back, stretch our backs. Hands to heart, focusing on our breath. Bring your hands out, around, and up. Lean back down. Hands to the floor. Back into plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then back into downward facing dog. Once again, we're going to try to stretch our ankles out. We're going to step or jump back to the front of the mat. We're going to do our nice bend, hands on the floor. Just kind of relax the head and hands. Then we're going to go back into halfway up. Take a deep breath. Back down, hands out, around, and up. Back towards the ceiling, hands to heart once again. One more time, hands out, around, and up. And lean all the way back down. Hands to the floor, back into plank. Hold plank, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower, back into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. All right, from here, I want you to take your right leg up, and then I want you to lean it out. Bend that right knee. Back to center. Now put it towards your left arm, and then swing it over to the right. Back through center. Walk it through into high lunge. Crescent pose. Now put your hands up towards the sky. Open your heart. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down again into lunge. Lean forward. Feet back into plank. Back down into chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. All right, now your left leg backing up. And I want you to extend that left leg as well. Bend it. Then I want you to take it back forward, hold it for a few seconds. Over to the right, over to the left, back through center, walk it through. High lunge again. Put your hands up. Reach up to the sky, open your heart, really get a stretch in that lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down again. And then I want you to do another chaturanga. Back into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. All right. Let's take a minute in down dog. Focus on the breath. Then I want you to step or jump to the front of the mat. Reach down. Reach your hands out, around, and up to the sky, and back to your heart again. This time we're going to go into chair pose. So I want you to lower into chair pose. Reach your hands all the way back into airplane pose, and that foot back forward into chair. Hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. I want you to twist to the right. Now you can keep it right here, or you can take a deeper twist. Open your arms. I like to open my arms. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now back through center. And just hang here for a second. Get a really nice stretch. Then once again, I'm gonna go back into chair pose. Hands to heart. This time I want you to twist to the right. Make sure your back's straight. You got a nice strong twist. And if you want, you can open your arms and extend that twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now once again, lean forward, really stretch that back. This time I want you to hold your opposite elbows. And this time I want you to rock back and forth a little bit. It's a really nice stretch. Put your hands down, let them hang just for a minute. I want you to roll back up. Your arms up. And into nice back bend. All right, now we're gonna back down again. We're gonna do another chaturanga. So we're gonna jump back into plank, lower slowly, upward facing dog, back again into downward facing dog. All right, this time, I want you to take your right leg back and up, walk it through, and go into warrior 2. You can look over your back arm and your front arm, make sure your back is straight. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take it into a nice reverse warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if you can go a little deeper into your warrior. Back up into warrior 2. Wiggle your arms down. Take your feet back to plank. Do another chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. This time take your left leg back and up. Take it through into warrior 2. And you're going to go the other way. Make sure your arms are straight. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reverse your warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to get a little deeper. Back into warrior two again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now windmill your arms back down. And you're going to go back into plank. All right. Now, I want you to lower back down slowly. Back into up dog. Back into downward dog. Downward dog is a nice home spot where you can really rest. And this time, I want you to step or jump to the front of the mat. Back bend, halfway up, down again, all the way back up. Reach your hands up to back bend, hands to heart. Now this time we're going to balance with tree pose. So we're going to start with our right leg. You can take your leg to your ankle or up to your thigh. And then you've got to focus on the spot ahead of you. Find your center, keep your hands to your heart. When you feel ready, you can take your hands up into the air. You can hold them out. You can put them together. You can take them back to your heart. Whatever variation works for you. I like to keep mine out and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands back down to your heart. All right. Take your foot, point it forward. And when you're ready, take your foot back into warrior two. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get a little deeper and reverse your warrior. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggle the arms back down. Take your feet back into plank, back into upward dog, and then back into downward facing dog. Step or jump all the way to the front of the mat. Halfway up. Take a deep breath here. Back down again. Reach your hands out, around it, up. Hands to heart. And into tree on the other side now. Once again, you can have your foot right at your ankle. You can take it a little higher. Just keep it off your knees. You don't want any pressure on your joints. Hands to heart. Focus on a spot in front of you. Just try to relax into this pose if you can. Hands out, around it up. When you're ready, or you can hold them out. Feel the energy, whatever works for you. Tree pose is all about finding your balance, your oneness with the earth. Hold it. When you're ready, hands back together, hands back to heart. Take your foot, point it forward. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back into warrior two. And hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I want you to reverse your warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go a little deeper if you can. Hands back down, one moving down to the mat. And step back into plank. Once again, I want you to lower down. Do an up dog. Back into downward facing dog. I want you to step or jump to the front of the mat. Reach back down again. Halfway up, take a nice breath. Let's go back into chair pose. And let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to kind of make sure that when you do your Utkatasana that you're really focusing on balance. I want you to put your hands back to your heart. And we're going to twist again to the right. You can keep your hands together or you can open your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to go back to center again. Put your hands back into Utkatasana and hold it again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Hands to heart. Let's twist again to the right and to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open your arms if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And back to center. And just hang for a minute. Take a nice little break. Start to jump back into plank. This time we're going to do a side plank to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can lift your feet up if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can go back into wild thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now back to regular plank. We're going to do the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then wild thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, back to regular plank. And let's hold plank for a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower slowly back down. And I want you to go into another up dog and back into downward facing dog. Now this time, we're going to do camel pose. So we're going to get onto our knees, and we're going to sit up on our knees, and we're going to start to lean back, grab our ankles, whatever you're comfortable with, grab your toes, go into a nice back bending camel. Feel that stretch. So the reverse of what we've been doing. And just hold it. Lean your head back, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I want you to go into a nice child's pose. Take a little break. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now, we're gonna go back into our down dog. We're gonna lean forward. We're gonna slowly lower back into a nice plank. We're gonna go up into up dog. And now we're going to just hold that for a minute here. We're gonna lower back down. We're gonna do boat pose. We're gonna grab our feet and we're gonna just do a nice bow. You can feel the tension of your bow. Lean forward. Don't have your head up too high. This is really about how far you can stretch. And then when you're ready, lower back down. Back into up dog. Back into down dog. I think it's time that we step or jump to the front of the mat. We're going to do halfway up again. And now we're going to move hands all the way back on up. And we're going to do lower our hands back to our hearts. We're going to sit down on the mat. Lean our feet forward. And we're going to do a little bit of core work and a little bit of stretching. So reach your hands all the way up, back straight. Reach to our toes. And we're going to pull forward, whatever we're comfortable with. Stretch your hamstrings a little bit. And we're just going to hold that for a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can go a little deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to come back up. We're going to reach our right foot in. And reach your hands up again. And we're going to hold onto our left feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back up again. And switch. Put your hands up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go into pigeon pose. So the pigeon, it's all about your stretch. You want to make sure your hips are squared forward. That's the most important part of it. And you want to just kind of relax into this pose. You want to feel it really just kind of relaxing your lower body. And you can feel a stretch, but you don't want it to be painful. You want to feel a little stretch in your lower back. And then if you want, you can walk your hands forward. And you can hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can come back up again. And if you want, just for fun, you can try mermaid pose. So you pick your foot up, link your arms through, reach your arm up, and if you can link them, you can do a nice mermaid. And you can hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can release your mermaid back into pigeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can switch if you'd like. Do the opposite side pigeon. Once again, square your hips. Take your time getting into this pose. Get the most out of your stretch. Kind of relax into it. Take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can lower if you'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back up again. Back into pigeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you're ready, you can try mermaid again. Link your foot, arm behind your head. Just relax into mermaid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back down into pigeon. Release that mermaid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now while we're on the floor, let's do a nice butterfly pose. Let's put our feet together, sit bones on the floor, and let's just flap our butterfly a little bit. Feel those muscles loosening up. It feels nice, doesn't it? Make sure our backs are straight. And then when we're ready, we're gonna lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back up again. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Lean all the way forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back up again. Now let's lay on our backs. Let's do just a little bit of that core work I was talking about, because I think it's very important to have a strong core. It's one of the most important facts of yoga. So first, just lay all the way out and give your body a nice little stretch. And hands behind your head, feet up at a 90-degree angle. We're just gonna start opposite knee to opposite elbow. Straighten one leg, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. And we're just gonna keep this up for a little while. Do it at your own pace. You can do it fast, you can do it slow. The important thing is you're working your core. You can feel it. When you start to feel the burn, you know you're doing it right. But it takes a little while. You just keep extending those legs and rotating. Really good for your abdominal muscles, especially sides, which can be the hardest area to really get. Helps your range of motion, also strengthens your legs. And just keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now I want you to just draw your knees into your chest and rock a little bit. I want you to go in a circle. Start out maybe counterclockwise and just massage your lower back. Do this for just a little while. It's also just a nice stretch. And go the other way, clockwise, if you were doing counterclockwise. Just massage your lower back. You always want to honor both sides of the body. It's very important. When we're ready, we're gonna roll back up to seated. So we're gonna roll and just do a couple rolls back and forth. This is also really good for your back. Roll back up to seated. And we're gonna stretch our hips a little bit. We're gonna start out doing a nice hip stretch where you're gonna put your right leg on your opposite knee, You're gonna bring your left leg forward like this, and you're just gonna hold that stretch. Lean your head back. Try to push your right knee as far forward as you can. Flex your foot and just hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's switch. Right foot down, left foot behind right knee, crossed foot flexed, pushing your left knee forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to straighten our legs. We're going to lay back on the mat. And we're going to lift our feet up and we're going to slowly roll into plow pose. We're going to use our hands on our lower back for support, and we're going to hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to lift our feet up. And we're just going to do this nice little inversion. Pretty simple if you're comfortable with it. If not, you know, you can stay in plow, or you can do a child's pose, or just a nice rest, whatever you're comfortable with. But if you're feeling an inversion, definitely try this one. It's fun, it's easy, and you can do variations. You could do the diamond with your feet. You can kind of let your legs sort of stretch a little bit, put them back together, and stretch. It's just such a great pose. Whatever you're comfortable with, you can alternate your feet, which one's in front, kind of cross your legs. It's another really great way to just stretch your legs while you're up here. Kind of feel your muscles kind of contracting, and you're going to slowly lower back down into plow pose, and then you're going to roll very slowly back up, back to seated. And now you're ready to begin the next, which is going to be a nice bridge pose. So we're going to lower back down, and we're going to do bridge when we're ready. So I like to do is I like to put my hands under my lower back, cross the fingers if you want for support. Make sure your shoulders are kind of under your back. Then you come up into bridge and you hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You can raise your right foot up, hold it for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower. Try your right foot. I like to point my toes to give it a little bit more, make it a little more intense. You don't have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower back down if you want. You can also keep your feet flat like this during bridge, whatever you're comfortable with, and then lower back down. Now, put your feet together, knees out, hand over heart, hand over belly, and just relax. Now you can do another bridge, or you can do full wheel. I'm going to do full wheel just to demonstrate. I also like to point my toes during this, but you can keep your feet flat. The important thing about full wheel is you want your wrists to have the pressure off of them. So you really want the pressure in your fingertips. It's very important that you don't stress your joints. And so when you're ready, come into full wheel and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now slowly lower back down, protecting your neck, tuck your neck. Now when you're ready, bring your feet into your chest. And once again, bring your knees into your chest. Kind of rock back and forth, side to side. Another really nice pose to do here is Happy Baby. So to do Happy Baby, we're going to, there are different ways to do it. You just hold your feet with your hands, put your legs out, kind of rock back and forth, Feel that stretch in your inner thighs. I do kind of like to wrap my arms around like this. Gives a different kind of a stretch. Kind of flex my feet, do a little more happy baby. Such a great relaxing pose. And when you're ready, roll back up to seated again. I'm gonna get back down, facing the mat. And this time we're gonna do a nice child's pose. So I want you to slowly pull yourself into child pose, lean forward. And when you're ready, we're gonna go into dolphin. So you can either clasp your hands, or you can just have your hands flat on the floor. Fingertips together, elbows out. And then you're gonna put your feet together, and you're gonna slowly come up into dolphin. And you're gonna hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can go into dolphin plank. You want to flatten out a little bit and hold it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back into dolphin. Hold it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can go back down into dolphin plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can raise your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back into dolphin plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back into dolphin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back into child's pose. Nice to be in child's pose. We're going to come back up again. And this time, we're going to go ahead and go into Shavasana, our final resting pose. So we're going to lay all the way down, do a nice stretch. Let's start with twist first though. We're going to twist our body. So we're going to spread our arms out wide. We're going to reach our feet over to the left, look over to the right, shoulders flat on the floor. If you want a stronger twist, just cross your legs, hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the opposite side. Once again, you can cross your legs for stronger twist. Look the opposite direction and just relax into the twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now bring your feet forward, hug your knees to your chest, and go ahead and go into Shavasana. When you're resting here, I just want you to feel the energy from nature. I want you to congratulate yourself on self-care. I want you to close your eyes and just relax into this pose. Feel your breathing in and out. Your breath's still working even though the rest of you is relaxing. And just let your breathing kind of go back to its natural rate again. Close your eyes. Feel a big ball of energy gathering in your fingertips, gathering in your toes. Feel the light going through your body. And then, when you're ready to come up, roll to your right side to fetal position. Hug your knees to your chest. Come up. Alright. And you can do lotus if that's in your practice. Put your hands to your heart. Light in you recognizes and salutes the light in you. Namaste. Hand to our forehead to have clear and loving thoughts. Hand to our hearts to have clear and loving intentions. Hand to our mouth to have clear and loving communications. Namaste. Thank you.